Indiana Fever's Sophie Cunningham speaks her mind on Sydney Sweeney after viral NASCAR encounter. While the night belonged to Kyle Larson at Phoenix after he won his second NASCAR Cup Series by edging out Denny Hamlin in overtime, it was Sophie Cunningham and Sydney Sweeney who stole the spotlight before the race even began. WNBA and NASCAR fans had their eyebrows firmly raised after their unexpected interaction, and now the former Fever guard is finally opening up about what it felt like to meet the Hollywood superstar. Arguably the most eyebrow-raising moment of the NASCAR championship weekend came off the track. Before the engines roared, Cunningham shared a photo with the Hollywood actress, captioned, "One of us forgot our tea, at home winking face with tongue at Sydney_Sweeney. The collab we didn't know we needed." Days later, on the Show Me Something pod, Sophie Cunningham said, "Dude, I thought that was hilarious, and so many people thought I was being serious," she said. "I was like, dude, this is not a competition. My tea are clearly way better than hers." Classic Sophie. Bold, playful, and completely unapologetic. The WNBA star then went beyond the jokes and talked about meeting Sydney Sweeney for the first time. She admitted she wasn't even sure if the Euphoria star knew she was a basketball player, but that didn't stop her from being genuinely impressed by Sweeney's personality. "She's Sweeney, actually so nice. I think she is a very nice girl. Like, I could be best friends with her," Cunningham said. "We just talked for I'd say a minute, 2 minutes. It was really quick because everyone, there was celebrities and VIPs, and so we were all kind of doing our own thing. So it was a very quick, hey, how are you? So nice to meet you." That viral tweet by Cunningham had the internet in shambles. WNBA fans, Hollywood stans, and meme accounts alike jumped in. It was screenshotted, reposted, overanalyzed, and of course, debated. Everyone had an opinion about it. Maybe this won't be the last time we see Sophie Cunningham and Sydney Sweeney in the same room. With more NASCAR events coming up and a friendship already taking shape, it feels like another crossover moment could easily happen again. And with Sophie openly talking about wanting to try her hand at modeling, who knows? The next time they link up, it might be on a ramp. In the same podcast, from a different episode, the hoopster shared how much she loved watching fellow WNBA star Angel Reese shine at the 2025 Victoria's Secret fashion show and admitted that she'd love to do the same one day. In fact, she was so inspired that she immediately texted her agents after the show, asking them to help her land a similar gig. So, another collab with Sydney Sweeney cannot be ruled out. Shifting from the spotlight to the hardwood, things are a little less glamorous for Sophie Cunningham when it comes to her WNBA future in Indiana. Will Sophie Cunningham be with the Fever next year? Whenever the WNBA returns, and that's still unclear with the league and the players' union yet to reach a new CBA deal, one thing feels almost certain: the landscape will be completely different. This offseason will be a complete reset. Mainly because nearly 80% of the league's players are set to hit free agency, all waiting for new deals that could finally bring the pay and security they've been fighting for. For the Indiana Fever, things won't be any different. Outside of Caitlin Clark, Aaliyah Boston, and Michaela Timpson, nearly the entire roster is set to hit free agency. And yes, that includes Sophie Cunningham. Her future in Indiana is far from guaranteed, especially with the Fever expected to prioritize re-signing Kelsey Mitchell first, understandably so. And to make matters even more complicated, Clark's bodyguard has already made her contract demands clear. "The next team I play for, I want a bigger contract, so then I can buy a house and be homey and cozy," Cunningham said on her pod. It could be anywhere. So, even though Sophie Cunningham has become a fan favorite in Indiana, there's no guarantee she'll be wearing a Fever jersey next season. And if she does end up elsewhere, fans will feel the loss, especially the Trace Letches trio with Caitlin Clark and Lexi Hull, which quickly became one of the most beloved groups in the league this year. But that's the reality of the WNBA. Nothing is ever certain, and every offseason brings change.